All right. Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy Friday. It is July 5th,
Yes.
the day after the holiday. Welcome back. It's another beautiful, warm day for us, but really hot day inland. So I think we're going to see more and more traffic this weekend and today, people trying to get the free air conditioning of the ocean.
Yes.
Yeah. So by all accounts, I want to thank all the teams that were involved yesterday in the 4th of July. I mean, it was really busy in town. We actually tried to come in for the Monterey Pops, but it was too busy. We couldn't find a place to park, couldn't find a place to sit. So we cruised around town a little bit, but we couldn't enjoy that. It was just so busy. But I want to commend the police department, the public works department, everybody that was involved yesterday. Talked to the PD this morning. They just had a few calls for fireworks. They responded to them. By the time they got there, they were gone, so no citations issued for fireworks in town. But it does sound like there was only a few. There were a couple of beach fires. Those folks were from out of state. They didn't know. Even though there's signs, but we did take care of that. We did give over 50 parking citations yesterday, which it's a lot. But they were out there making sure people were being safe. So kudos to the police department. No major incidents. I mean, that's a really big thing. No arrests, no major incidents. Public Works did lots of cleanup. They're actually still out there. You know, there's a lot of people. And that brings a lot of trash. So there's still more to do. They're out there cleaning today and through the weekend. But again, no major incidents. So everybody was safe. There was just a lot of people in town.
Yeah. Still a lot of people.
There's still a lot of people in town because it's really nice out. So anyway, thanks for everybody that came in, kept it safe. Hope everyone had a safe and happy 4th of July. Also, speaking of events and a lot of people coming into town, we have Car Week is upon us. We've got about a month until Car Week. Rest assured, our teams have been hard at work planning, prepping for all the safety, the event layouts and everything like that. So Ashley and her team have been doing a lot of work. The PD's been talking. Public Works has been working. So we'll have Ashley and the chief on the blog in the next couple weeks to just tell everyone the plan. But yeah, that's about a month away. So we're excited about that. Other things going on, Nova, let's see, we've got Planning Commission next week. It's a pretty typical Planning Commission. There is one larger project. It's the JB Pastor project. This is the one on 7th and Dolores right next to the bank building. So they're coming back after having already gone to the Historic Resources Board, going to the City Council, those bodies determining where a project could go in order to protect the historic resource and the wall that's over there. So they've come back with a project that they feel fits the parameters they were given by the Historic Resources Board and the City Council. So that's next week. That's a big ticket item. Also next week, we got a lot of public hearings next week. We also have the Forest and Beach Commission on Thursday. So hopefully people, if they're interested, will join up. And again, all of our meetings, you can join in person or you can stay at home and join via Zoom. And then, of course, we have City Council next week. We didn't have it this week because of the holiday. So we have a Monday agenda and a Tuesday agenda. What's going on City Council next week? What do you got, Nova, on Monday?
So since it's a pretty full month, kind of split the items between Monday and Tuesday. So Monday the 8th, some items of interest might be there's an item on consent about farmers market Saturdays. This would be asking council to approve doing a Saturdays farmers market in addition to the one we have on Thursday. And it would be in the same footprint that the current one is. That's
like approving a pilot program, right?
Yeah,
so
just to see
trial run
how it goes.
Okay.
Because a lot of people have said that they would like to have it on the weekends. So
same vendor that does it right now?
Yeah. Okay. Be pretty much the same as Thursday, but also on Saturday. Okay. Then there's multiple public works contracts for tree services, landscaping, the city hall roof replacement. There's also an agreement between Picasso and the city of Carmel. There's a library request for proposals, also an RFP, which is looking for architects for the library master plan. And then there's an item discussion on alternative sites for affordable housing. So that's a pretty big agenda already.
That's a big agenda by itself. Normally Mondays are our slower day.
Yeah.
And it's important to note on those contracts that those are on the orders of business. Those are not on consent. You know,
Yeah.
the council for several months now has enacted the policy of anything over $100,000 from a contract has sort of like a mini public hearing, so that it's out there, you know, trying to be as transparent as possible,
Yeah.
so that people can offer their opinions and thoughts on those contracts rather than just doing them on consent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's Monday. That's great. You want me to do Tuesday?
Yeah.
Okay. So Tuesday, we've got another consent agenda. So we've got consent agendas on Monday and Tuesday. Some of the bigger items on the Tuesday consent have to do with our second reading and adoption of that ordinance regarding military equipment, which we don't have any military equipment. We have, but we have to have a policy in place.
Yeah.
And then we're accepting some donations for CERT. We're going to be talking about paving projects and the Cal Recycle used oil program. So that's consent. And then on orders of business, we've got a couple things. One is a topic that I know a lot of people are passionate about. We're talking about the police building project. The ad hoc committee comprised of Mayor Potter and Councilmember Barron, who will be making their recommendations to the council to get direction on where we go with the schematic designs. And schematic designs are really high level, just concept drawings to see if something can actually work in a location. So they're going to be asking the council which way they'd like to go with pursuing only the site, the existing site, or maybe looking at the existing site plus a new site in town. So that'll be a good conversation. We are going to have another one of our ad hoc committees asking for direction from the council regarding street addresses. So Councilmember Ferlito, who is an ad hoc committee of one on that, will be coming forward with a presentation and requesting direction from council on how to move forward with putting street addresses. And it's important to remember that this is in the staff report. We've run it to the ground that street addresses on houses does not mean that it's going to be at-home letter delivery. The post office will still exist. The U.S. Postal Service has zero interest in creating more work for themselves of delivering at home. In fact, their desired model for other communities moving forward is consolidating either to letter boxes or only having a post office where people, so our model is already their preferred model, so I don't think there's any real risk, and we have letters from them saying there's no risk of our post office closing down. So the police building, the post office, and the other big ticket item on Tuesday is the appeal of the Hofstas House Hotel. A couple months ago, the Planning Commission approved demo rebuild of the Hofstas House Hotel. That has been appealed, so the City Council will be considering that appeal on Tuesday. So busy day.
Yeah, 2 busy days in a row.
It was quite a packet to put out, Nova. Thank you for all your work in getting that together.
Yeah, no problem.
And we want to also wish Chip well. He's at home today. He's been having some back issues, but still available and working if you need to get a hold of him. But we hope you're feeling better, Chip, and hopefully you'll be back next week to be leading this event right here, the vlog. Anything else, Nova, you want to say?
I just wanted to talk a little bit about the library. They have a lot of really fun events coming up. Next week on Wednesday, July 10th from 4 to 5 at the main library, they're doing a Carmel-Bach Festival community concert. So that looks really amazing. It's like having a symphony, but in the library.
Which at the
main branch, the one on Lincoln and Ocean. And then also, there's multiple events, but there's another event the next day, July 11th, also at the main branch, the summer wreath making event from 4 to 5. So that sounds fun. Yeah. And also there's the kids summer reading program, which is kids age 0 to 12. You can go to the Park Branch Library and get a tote bag and like a checklist of activities to do. And every week at the library, they're doing like puppet shows, rock painting, flower crowns, all kinds of stuff. And have you taken your kiddos to that? I've taken them to 1 or 2, and it's really fun. Yeah. They really like it. Yeah, they're great. The library does such a good job with that stuff. Yeah, if just go to our website, and it's just day after day of cool things. Yeah. And don't worry if you're not a kid, they have a teen summer reading program and an adult summer reading program. So no matter what age you are, there's something for you, and you can still do your little checklist and win prizes. So you can get a tote bag no matter how old you are. Yeah. That's great. Okay.
Super. What else
Yeah.
you got? Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. Just wanted to give the library a shout out.
Well, super. Yeah, they do really a wonderful job up there. Well, I want to wish you a happy weekend. Stay cool, stay safe.
Try.
Yeah, try our best. And of course, we'll tell everybody out there to take good care.
Yeah. Bye.